What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Claru.
And this is Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episodes 7 and 8.
Damn.
The mech is here. It's mech time. It's big boy. We are Power Rangers, final 5 minutes of the episode. Mechamaru was a little Mechamaru who turned into many Mechamaru, and now is big Mechamaru. And he's fighting against the curse of all humanity and also the human who can hold all the curses. So let's dive right into this.
Great, let's do it.
That was kind of a succinct, true statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we're going to continue with the fight right now. It'd be kind of wild if they, like, teased that and then they were like, and now back to Itadori on a date with a girl he knew in middle school.
That would actually be hilarious.
It would be funny. It would be something an anime would do.
Yeah.
Let's dive right in. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here. Because you're here. Hey, guess what? Surprise. And this video is about to begin. Yep, mech fight. I'm worried about the structural integrity of the dam.
Prototype. That's...
Man, anytime your victory condition is somebody else and the Veils get involved, it's not great. Charge 1 year? Is he powering this by taking time off of his own life?
Maybe, yeah.
God damn. Yeah, so who lives on the other side of this dam?
Nobody important.
Saruman. Damn, that's beautiful. Evening festival.
I wish to go to the festival.
Damn, if he's literally, like, deciding how much of his own life he's giving into each attack, that's crazy. Do you think that... So, okay, so when you're using your power in this, if you explain it out loud while using it, it is stronger, right? Do you think that if he explains it out loud through a loudspeaker, that gives him bonus power? Because it's been, like, amplified.
No, because that would imply that the power that you gain from explaining your technique would come from the decibels of, like, volume your voice was.
Would that be any crazier than anything else on the show? That, like, the power gain is stronger if you yell than if you whisper?
That's why they yell all the time.
That's why they're so loud. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
So all you need is a megaphone, and you can be as powerful as Gojo.
This might be one of my favorite anime intros.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Just, like, stylistically.
The red motif is really cool.
Yeah, and the, like, implications of...
The speed of it is
imagery.
really fun.
Yeah.
It's so languid, but in a way that's so intentional. God damn.
This poor damn.
Yeah. I feel like Mechamaru's so fucked. Like, I'm starting to get worried he's not going to make it out of this alive. And by starting to, I mean at no point have I thought that he was going to make it out of this alive.
Depends if Gojo shows up.
No. 4 chances, okay.
Finger guns!
Literal finger guns. Oh. Oh, he actually hurt him. Oh, shit.
It's a soul gun.
Literally. Just take a whole ass mech to the face.
魂の形をこねくり回して再生したように見せかけているだけだ。これ見逃しにしているのがいい証拠。
Interesting.
Is Mechamaru plugged in right now? I feel like that cable's a massive liability.
Yeah.
真人対策もしっかりしてきたわけだ。場合によっては今この場で。
Was he about to say, this is the moment I get to swallow Mahito?
Very gay.
I think he'd let you swallow something.
This is the moment.
Pigeon! Viola!
Viola?
Lucci?
Or was that supposed to be voila?
No, I think it's a viola, like the instrument.
Yeah, like the instrument.
Yeah. Damn, you better fucking dodge, Mahito. Let's go. Wow, the animation of this combat has been so chaotic this episode. And yet I know what's going on, which is so... It's well done.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the most Beast Boy coded shit I've ever seen. Whoa! Whoa! That's a problem.
Probably.
See? Liability.
勝てる。会うんだ。みんなに。
He just wants to see everyone in person with his own eyes.
領域展開。自閉言論家。
What the fuck? Oh, shit. That was pretty fucking rad.
So many fingers.
はい、おしまい。
Mechamaru. I'm sorry, man.
俺が呪力をケチって領域まで使わないと思ったか ?10 日も休めば全開するよ。
The Shibuya Incident happens on Halloween? Oh.
領域。
Oh, shit. Oh, God. He fucking did it.
内側から領域を発生させられたら、真人でも術式関係な。
So he activated a domain inside of a domain inside of a veil.
Yes.
Turtles all the way down.
みんなに会える。
Everyone? Jesus Christ. Wow. The way this episode is played, like, look at that. That was wild.
It's been really different.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, Mechamaru, you got this. Fuck. I was right.
Yeah.
He did. I didn't want to be right.
Yeah.
私はメカ丸とももっと仲良くなりたい。だからいつか会いに行くからね。
2018年10月31日19時ちょうど、東急百貨店東横店を中心に。
That's the year after I was there.
なんと
あれだよ、あれ。
Oh, she can see some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what percentage of the population in this world has, like, that limited ability to, like, acknowledge it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, God. Gato, what did you fucking do?
帳の結界術式そのものには電波の要素は組み込めないんだぜ。
あ、はい。知ってます。
That was for the audience.
Yeah.
術師が奴を知っているわけがない。言わされているな。
Yup.
力技でどうこうできそうにない。帳を下ろしている呪詛師を探して。
And beat them up.
が
の帳の外側で待機。五条のこぼれ玉を拾うってわけだ。帳へ入っちまうと連絡つかねえし。
Ooh, his promotion evaluation's been postponed. That's interesting. All right, he's here.
あ、ごめん。
What happens next? Well, thankfully we're watching 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Damn, Look, I know Mechamaru fucked up. But I get why he did it. And I feel so bad for him, right?
Yeah, me too.
Like, there's just a point where it's like, his life is so hard.
And he was so prepared.
And he got his body for, like, a second.
I know. That was really tragic. Yeah.
Oh, Shibuya. Shibuya. It's in danger. That's a great fight, though. I loved the animation of the Mechamaru fight. I thought that was really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was creative in a way that, like, was, like, a little bit different than what we see on the show, which was fun. I was like, oh, maybe it's because it's, like...
It still felt like Jujutsu Kaisen, but it definitely had, like, a new visual element that I thought was really successful. I liked Mechamaru. You know, he was such a complicated person. And it makes sense that he went out the way he did, in a way.
Yeah.
But... yeah.
It's too bad he didn't really get to live life in his body.
He got it for such a short amount of time. It's, like, mean.
Yeah.
Oh no, chocolate chip melon bread. What are we gonna do?
What are taters? Precious?
Precious? I mean, they've already referenced that scene, right?
Yeah.
Alright, should we just watch the next episode? Is there anything more you want to add to that?
No, it was mostly fighting. And the fighting was cool, and I think that this setup has been really fun and interesting. So I'm down to just see what we got next.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Mechamaru's death is sad. I have an immense amount of empathy for him. Even though he did betray them a little bit. But
yeah,
it's just tough.
I get why.
I just can't imagine living like that and knowing that there's a way out and getting it and then immediately losing your life.
Yep.
Yeah. Pouring out for
a robot.
A robot. What a fucking cool mech.
Yeah.
Cool ass mech. Although I think he was killing himself using his power, so we'll see.
It was either his lifespan or they did say he had a certain amount of cursed energy left.
Yeah, so maybe he would have just gone back to normal. But honestly,
maybe he'd been a normal human.
If he dropped it all off, gotten back to being normal, and then just got to live life, you know, regular, that would have been a good end for him. He can't puppet shit anymore, but he can move his own body. So like, does he really want that anymore?
Fair.
After a life of pain, does he really want to spend the rest of his days still fighting? Like,
yeah.
Poor guy. Let's see what happens in Shibuya. Just walking on people.
Yeah,
have you met him?
明治神宮前駅に渋谷と同様の帳が降りた。私たちはそちらに向かう。
甘こそ初めての言い訳は考えてきたか。
All right. So there's 23 episodes this season. And then we're done. Until whenever season 3 comes out.
Crazy.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought we had a lot more of this left.
Are we going to do the finale by itself?
We usually do.
Yeah. Damn.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah, so we have 8 weeks.
So we'll be done like mid-February.
Yeah.
Or early February.
Yeah, crazy.
帳の間に改造された人間がいます。
Oh, yeah. Mahito. Oh my god, are these Demon Slayer crows?
Maybe they're ravens.
Maybe. Is that how crows' eyelids work? I've never thought about it.
It is a crow.
Yeah.
別にいいよ、喋っても。
いいって。
Yeah.
いるんだな。このすぐ下にあいつが。
Looks like it. You up for the
皆を
challenge?
確認する前にカラスがやられて
Patch face. Yeah.
You know what? It's a reasonable nickname.
やばくなったら君も地下4階まで降りておいで。だが欲を言えば
Are we taking the child with us?
That's her squire, I think.
Her squire?
He's like
Are they
carrying.
fucking... Oh, I can't say that. That's spoilers. Cell?
Oh? Nani mitenda yo?
Come on. He's so Cell from Dragon Ball Z coded. The color scheme. The black on the green spots with the purple cape.
Jujutsu.
He talks?
結界術は難しいからね。強くてもできないやつは結構いるよ。僕は両方できるけどね。
We know.
真人の呪術は良くない。
Ooh.
形を変えられた人間は味が落ちるんだ。俺は賢いから。
Oh, God.
わかる。
Who needs to transform into Sukuna?
知っているか？この世界は賢くないや。
Damn, that's a great shot. The flickering of the light behind him is
バ
so
ッタの呪いだろ。
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was so hard to figure out.
It was very difficult, actually.
で2500人分の食料を消費する。異様な咀嚼音は昼夜問わず響き渡り。
2,500 people would weigh way more than a ton.
People? No, of grasshoppers.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, grasshoppers are pretty fucked.
I mean, locusts, yeah. Regular grasshoppers, fine, but a locust swarm? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a tale.
It's just such a shot with his crotch and it coming out at the camera.
Yeah.
Oh boy, if they destroy all the walls in this fucking train station, or eki, as it's known in Japan, collapses in Japanese, all those people are still dead. So you do kind of have to keep the structural integrity of this train station up.
That's true.
賢いやつはあまり自分のことを賢いって言わん。
そうなの？
That was the first blow to really land on this guy.
Yeah, the fucking, like,
Are they about to kiss?
thorax is so...
Black flash time?
手数勝負だ。2本腕対4本腕。
Jesus.
My eyeballs.
I know, right? Itadori, he's a big grasshopper. I need you to fucking land a blow on this guy.
This feels like the punchy, like,
The speed
robot
bag?
things.
The Rock'em Sock'em robots?
Did it punch each other? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
なんで俺だけなくなる？
That's a fucking sick ass shot of Itadori. Nice.
固く通常時の3倍近く伸ばすことができる。
What a shot! The shot of his dick coming at Itadori.
Mm-hmm.
It's so wild.
Wow.
That is a sexy weapon.
仕事だもん。
すごいね、虎杖君。
Guys, you gotta pay the fare. You can't be turnstile hoppers. It sets a bad...
But they're not taking the train.
Yeah, they still went in the station. I'm also very much kidding, by the way. Just before I get any weird fucking comments about it.
兄様からの方より素直に受け取りなさい。
あざっす、声で。テーブルな、話せ。
それはね、一人の時だよ。
Oh, fuck. They're limiting how much he can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really smart. Oh, fuck. Well, at least his shield is still working. Oh, they're gonna kill so many people.
Yeah.
That's awful. Smart strategy, though.
Yeah.
とってはダンプみたいなものだからね。ぶつかったら即死。
I love that they don't have a word for dump.
Wow.
仮に彼に雑踏の中から君たちだけを領域内に閉じ込める技量があったとしても、かなりの数の非術師が無料空車と帳の間で圧。
Oh, don't do that.
こっちに捕まって。
Oh no, girl.
こうでもせんとわからんか。
Wow, he fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
なんだ、言い訳か。ちげえよ、ハゲ。
Is he bald?
I mean, there's no hair.
Yeah, right?
最低でも20分は欲しい。
20 minutes? Y'all, 20 minutes is a long time to fight someone.
Yeah.
Just ask Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I mean, they only fought for, what, 15? Or no, is it 5 2-minute rounds? 10
No
minutes?
idea. Literally, no clue.
Damn.
Oh, it's bad. This is such a fun idea of the, like, really, like, just using the humans as, like, a meat shield in a way to
Really
manipulate...
fun idea? Really fun. Did you say that with a smile on your face? You just went, this is a really fun idea.
Yeah.
We should try this
Creative,
for our
I love
anniversary.
No, like, I wouldn't have fun, but the conceptually.
No, I think it's a good fight. I think that it's a, like, how do you limit Gojo?
Yeah.
And assuming that he needs momentum to do things, you take away his ability to gain momentum.
And the space that he needs.
Because
like...
I sometimes think of his powers working like Superman, but he's not really Superman, right? Like, they're not the same physics, kind of.
No, yeah, it's...
And so, yeah, it's clever. Obviously, who would have had more time to think about how to defeat Gojo, or, Gojo than Gedo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also really like the Grasshopper fight. I thought that looked great. I liked his design. He is so Cell-coded. Do you know who Cell is?
No. The comedy was great, actually. Like, those jokes worked for me. That was very fun.
Yeah.
I, like, definitely, like, wasn't sure about the fucking, like, infomercials in the middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Cell from Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
But you see how, like, the color...
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it was a direct reference with the purple wings.
Yeah.
To Cell. Which
okay,
is, like, Cell is one of the coolest... Probably, like, prior to when I started watching anime more often, like I did now, when Dragon Ball was, like, the anime I'd seen the most of, Cell, in my opinion, was one of the coolest villain designs of all time.
Right.
And you know what? I still hold that. His transformations, Cell rocks so hard.
There you go.
Cell is so much better than Frieza. I mean, literally is stronger than Frieza. But, like, just the design of Cell is one of my favorite things. And so Jujutsu Kaisen, with how referential it is to other animes and other media, I feel like that was a nice nod.
Yeah. And
if I'm completely wrong, I would actually be surprised. Just based on how much this show... I mean, we talked about it in the last reaction last week, right? Was the way this writer takes and homages like great other pieces of media, but like makes it their own.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also, I appreciated. It feels like it's been a long time since we've seen Itadori fight.
Yeah.
And I liked seeing the way in which Itadori has improved. Right.
Yeah,
he handled that.
Yeah.
He was on his own. There was no babysitter this time. He didn't have Megumi. He was just 1v1.
Yeah.
We're showing the character growth in him and what he's capable of now, even without transforming into Sukuna.
Yeah, and they said that, you're basically first grade, like he's so powerful.
Yeah.
Despite not having a technique, was that it? What? She was like, you're the best person without a technique since so and so. I think it was without a technique. Yeah, so that was cool. Like, obviously, obviously he's very strong. I feel like whatever the Shibuya arc is gonna have to get him another finger, right? I actually don't know how long Jujutsu goes on for, like the manga, the story, whatever it is. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's gonna be, if there is gonna be season 3, then actually maybe not. But I was like, oh shit, we gotta go get those fingers.
I mean, the Shibuya Incident is the rest of the season. So so that this is what the season is. So I'm curious to see how they I don't want to say drag this out because that has a negative connotation, but we have 15 more episodes.
Yeah, how do they utilize their time? If this one incident, if we're spending so much time here, how are we going to divvy that up? Because here's the thing, it might be, certain characters, like certain moments with them. Obviously, kind of almost everybody is here, so we're going to be bopping around.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to who?
What's the Nanaimo bar up to?
Yeah, fun. Okay.
Yeah, one thing I'm curious about is, like, obviously the Curses and Gato have a secondary plan again. Much like with the season 1, the exchange event, where the real plan was to steal the fingers. I do hope that our characters interact with the main plan this time. And I think they will, because there's 15 episodes. One of the things about the school event, one of the weird things about the end of season 1 to me, is that the school event, they failed, right? The Curses won. They got what they wanted out of it. And they all survived. And coming out of that, it didn't feel like the characters felt like the stakes were raised at all. Like last episode, last week video, Itadori and Fushi, they're like going around fucking watching movies and shit. It just didn't feel like the urgency of the show had been amped up for them.
Interesting, yeah.
And so, given the fact that the Curses keep succeeding at their plans, I would like to see the urgency in the main characters get a little, just ticked up a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of these characters are very
chill,
cocky.
Yeah, and like Gojo has every reason to be. Yeah, I think it's why I like Nanaimo Bar so much. Like, he might be my favorite character on the show.
He's the most chill.
But he's
like, I have to.
He's not chill though.
Done.
He takes it seriously.
True, and that is true. He does.
There's this practicality to him that I find he's cocky in that he knows he can get it done, but he also is, he doesn't use that as a reason to not be fully locked in the moment.
Yeah, the other character that I really like, and I think it has to do with this as well, is the sister with the glasses that actually doesn't have.
Yeah.
Like, she has the
swords. Maki?
Yes.
I think it's Maki.
Pretty sure. God, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with the names in this show. Because she also, like, didn't have inherent, like, what's the word? She had to work really hard to fucking do it.
Well, and
right, everyone else, like, oh, I had this technique, I had this, I did this, or whatever. Like, she can't even see the fucking curse spirits without her glasses, which I feel like was why she takes it so seriously.
I think that's part of the reason why I like the grasshopper fight here with Itadori, is that it shows his growth, and his growth comes from effort. Like, we know because of the, like, Lord of the Rings scene in the first season and the training montage, that he's only going to get better if he puts the work in.
Mm.
And so this is showing us that he is putting the work in. It's not always on screen, and sometimes what we get on screen from Itadori is the more jokey, jovial, like comedic side of him.
Yeah.
Who feels almost like he's not very engaged. But there is evidence in some of these scenes that he's clearly engaged in his own progression.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do like that the show is making that maybe not clear, but like laying the breadcrumbs that allow me to get there with him.
Yeah.
You know, because I love Luffy in One Piece, and Luffy's kind of lackadaisical mental energy that he puts into what they do is something that I enjoy in that show. But Luffy's kind of a special case for me. I like when my main characters are deeply engaged in their own plots. Luffy is really like the exception.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love Tanjiro and Demon Slayer. No, I'm not spoiling. I don't think either of those shows by saying this, but like Tanjiro is just Demon Slayer has a lot of problems for me as a show. And as it like a narrative, it sets up better stories than I think it sometimes follows through on. But what is such an amazing through line on that show is how committed Tanjiro is all the time.
Yeah.
And how deeply invested he gets into the other characters and his plot lines.
Yeah.
And Itadori doesn't have that. But he has this like background,
he still has that
off-screen effort that I feel like is happening.
And I do feel like he does have some earnestness in it as well.
100%, yeah.
Right?
He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, it just comes across a little differently. No, I totally agree.
He's also not sarcastic at all, which I love about him.
Yeah.
You get what you get with Itadori.
No, I do. I love that.
And yeah, I just felt like this episode did a good job of like bringing him into season 2. You know, the last episode or the second episode last week, we got a little bit of that with like his kindness and that he really sees people for who they are and not like what they look like. And I did like that element of him. But here we get to see that he's growing in a way. And I think we got that in the final couple episodes of season 1 with that fight as well.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
I like Itadori a lot. I think he's such a fascinating character. And
yeah,
I'm excited to see where this is going. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah,
I do. Fun. The one thing, and I think that I'm gonna make her the algorithm goddess of this episode, if that's okay.
Yeah.
If you want to follow, like, subscribe, do all the things, leave me in comments. The algorithm goddess is white braid lady.
The like really light blue hair.
Yeah, she is. Oh, it looks white to me. She needs a battle mode. She needs a battle mode. Cause when they were like, okay, we're going into the shit, I was like, oh, she's gonna fucking get that shit back, right? But she's going into the subway. That thing is still blocking like 70% of her vision. Like, girl, you can't see directly in front of your fucking face.
I don't know how she does it.
She has peripherals only.
Yeah.
But she has the coolest axe. Like, that thing is beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
I was expecting, like, we're gonna get the second hair. We're gonna get battle hairstyle.
Nah.
And maybe we will. Honestly, if we got to a point in this arc where she went, oh, you're a serious threat, and she like redid her braid for like battle mode, I would fucking love that. Because she was standing there holding an axe with her fucking hair just
safety hazard.
Like, it would be like trying to fight with this.
No, I know, I couldn't do it.
Crazy.
I get mad when there's a little bit of bang in front of my face. Like, fuck it.
I'm excited for the Shibuya Incident. It is really cool how well they've brought Shibuya to life in the shots. And so it's having been there, and especially having been there on Halloween, I lived like 2 blocks from where this happened for most of the 4 months that I lived there.
Right.
The hotel that I lived in was literally like the Shibuya stay. Yeah. And so it's just, this is weird. It's weirdly cool to be like, oh, I know what street they're on.
Yeah, I love that. You know? That's very cool.
Yeah. Well done. Cool episodes. I enjoyed that. Mechamaru's death was the most impactful part, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see what's next.
If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.